The tiny home movement has made its way to Vancouver Island. This idea of sustainable living has attracted many people.
I'm Kate, and I'm a full-time yoga teacher at Moksha Yoga.
I'm Nico, and I'm a full-time professional musician and composer, and I work independently. We live in Nanaimo, and we've got a nice little place, and it's actually somewhere that we planned on kind of settling down longer term for, and we've been there for about a year. But then this tiny house thing came up, and it kind of shook that all around. Shook it up, yeah.
We viewed a couple properties that we think will probably work. We're wanting to stay close to downtown. There's a few people who have really nice backyards that would be a beautiful setting for our tiny house.
Yeah, we've got a few options. I think we should just park it right on the edge, right in the marsh here. I'm sure no one would mind. No. Because it's on wheels, it's mobile, so we can move it pretty much anywhere. We'd like to stay in Nanaimo because that's where Kate works and it's home base for us. And so, like Kate said, we've got friends and family. It's a temporary structure because it's on wheels, so we can put it in a backyard, we can put it in a driveway, kind of the same way you would deal with an RV. And we've looked into some more kind of public residences like RV parks and things like that. But we like the idea of the privacy and the community of living in someone's yard, kind of like a carriage home. So you have that, you know, if they have a garden, we can participate in helping with the garden. We can help participate, you know, with helping them with their house or whatever it is. There's a sense of community there. And yeah, we're trying to aim to be close to downtown because we'd like to be, again, just kind of closer to the community, more involved.
We also really like the aspect that it's more eco-friendly than living in a regular house. We're having a composting toilet, we're using propane. We also have the option to, later down the road, make it be off-grid using solar panels and different water catchment systems. And I think that's both a huge part of our life, is just trying to create less of a footprint than we already do.
Aaron Amberson currently lives in a tiny home alongside the BC landscape. The minimalist lifestyle is freeing.
Since I moved here 3 years ago, I had some great inspirations that gave me the self-confidence and the drive, the passion to move out here and to build a tiny house. My main reasons for coming out here were I was getting to a point in my life where I wanted to build something. I wanted to build the entire life that I wanted to live, and that included being in a beautiful place, surrounded by amazing nature, around amazing people that are of like mind. So sustainability was a big thing, and I stumbled upon some really amazing resources. Do I enjoy living in a tiny house? Absolutely. Absolutely. It's when I first created it, my expectations were just, you know, financially better, a little simpler, but once I moved into the tiny house, it just felt freeing. It felt simple, it felt enjoyable, it felt just the world opened up. The best thing about tiny houses and life in general is there's no permanency to life. As humans, we want to interject permanency in everything we do, but there is nothing permanent in life. So because I may live in 99 square feet today, that doesn't mean I'll be living in 99 square feet tomorrow or next year or the year after that. Life will change and adapt.
Nico and Kate have reached out to the crowdfunding community on GoFundMe.com to achieve their goal.
A friend of ours, Kyle Shepard from The Big Mess, who's a fantastic performer, beatboxer, actually said, well, you should consider crowdfunding, and we would even, you know, put in, we'll perform as one of your rewards. And that was kind of the first time we thought about that. And as we looked at the different websites, GoFundMe had a really nice layout.
That's what we really like about it, is that there is a reward system, so we're not just asking for money, which we feel pretty awkward about, but we're able to offer our services in exchange for the rewards that we do receive, which is awesome.
We feel like donating and helping, that would just mean the world to us, and I think we've got some pretty cool rewards and things like that. Music lessons of all sorts, performances. You can get us to perform for you. Kate's a lovely singer, and I'm her accompanist. We've got CDs, Thai massage from friends. We've got all sorts of people from the community who come up to help us.
Yeah, so not only are you helping us, but you can also get something really cool for you.
And there's things ranging from $5 to $1,000. So there's kind of, depending on financial situation or what you're into or what you're looking for, we've kind of tried to cover a wide range so that it's accessible to people. And we want people to get something out of it. If you're into tiny houses, or if you're thinking about ways to live economically, ways to live environmentally friendly, things like that, then this covers a lot of that, and you can get involved and read about it, and it's kind of interesting to be part of the process. And you can get something out of it. So hopefully it's kind of a you help us, we help you
win-win
kind of situation. Yeah. But I think lifestyle-wise, it fits our philosophy, and we have a philosophy of kind of minimalism and right action, and just trying to minimize the impact that we have on the people and the places around us. And so this tiny house represents that on the whole level. I mean, it's locally sourced materials, it's locally sourced labor, it's environmentally friendly because of the amount of energy required to heat the house, to maintain the house. Space-wise, it's really cool. Urban density, I mean, urban sprawl is such a huge issue that this idea of kind of like building smaller, more densely packed communities is really important. And yeah, it's just weird and funky and cool. So I think we're weird and funky and cool enough. Maybe not cool enough, but weird and funky enough to maybe just pull it off. So yeah.